Hey guys, Boston, Massachusetts is checking in. So now it's story time. I'm about to tell you a time when I met this guy who was a bum named Butch, who knew Kurt Cobain. And this is what made me take him serious, because he said he knew Kurt Cobain. Now, I met him at Foxwoods Casino. We were both waiting for the bus to go back to Boston. And he offered me like some type of coupon that came with the bus ride. So I was like, oh, okay, thank you. So the thing about him, he was all tattered and torn, guys. He just looked like a stinky guy with tattered and torn clothing. But what amazed me was his skin. His skin was so beautiful. His skin was so beautiful, and his teeth were pearly white. And so, we just began chopping it up and everything. And he started kicking it to me. So I wanted to know what was the deal with him. Why he was, a bum, basically. So he told me what happened to him. And what happened to this guy was, when he was 17, his dad died. But before his dad died, he was a drunkard. So he was always drinking. And when his dad died, he was drunk again. But his younger brother cursed him out. And he was the oldest of the siblings. So when his younger brother cursed him out, he said he was going to the liquor store to get a drink and never went back. So now time goes on, and he's hanging in the Cambridge area. So in the Cambridge area are these elite schools: Harvard, MIT. It's another one that's down there. Oh my gosh, I can't think of what the school is, but they're in this area. So he was like, he was a bum on the streets down in that area. So he was just telling me about how he used to go to the clubs, and basically how he met Kurt Cobain. He knew him personally. And I was like, really? And my ears started to perk up, because I was like, okay, what's the deal with this? You understand what I'm saying? So I began listening to this guy and everything. And he also knew his girlfriend. I can't think of his girlfriend's name, but he knew both of them. Interesting, because, I'm like, no black bum is going to tell you they know Kurt Cobain. You understand what I'm saying? Kurt Cobain used to give him money and allow him to, come in the shows with him. So I was like, okay. So fast forward. Now, as I was telling you, he grew up in the streets. He chose to be a bum, because he told me that his sister would always come down there. The rest of the siblings grew up. His sister and all of them was pretty much financially stable, and they had great careers. But he would not go home, you understand? Because he felt as though, his brother was younger, and his mother allowed him to talk to him the way that he did. So he never went back home. Everyone used to go down there and beg him. They apologized. His brother apologized to him. His mother used to even go out there and beg him to come home. But he, I guess it was pride or whatever. He just never got over that moment when his younger brother cursed him out. So, fast forward. So one day I'm watching the news. And when I watched the news, they were saying that whole area was going to be shut down in Cambridge, from Central Square to Alewife. And so that's like a good 6 little cities. You understand what I'm saying? Because the guy got hit riding his moped. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I met that guy. So although, he was a bum, he was highly respected in that area. highly respected in that area. He must have touched so many people's lives to have a whole 6 little communities shut down for one person whom, was pretty much a bum. He was literally a bum that stayed in the street by choice. But I guess through his time he met so many people, and that was the most amazing story and person that I have met in life, because you can look at people and you can be like, disregard them because of who they are or their status in life, and where other people just love, adore, and cherish them. And he was one of those people that people love, adored, and cherish. I still see his pictures up in the little shops around that area where, people truly love this guy. And that's my story right there. So never sleep on a person. And, I think we all got to be careful with our words that we say, because, I've said some things to my children too that are hurtful. And they've said things to me that are hurtful. I'm the type that could shake it off, but some people can't shake things off that are said to them. You understand what I'm saying? And he was a prime example of that, of a person that, he took those words to the grave with him. You understand what I'm saying? And I just thought Mr. Butch had a very interesting story. So I would like to share that with y'all, my viewers, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I know it was brief and short, but I don't know. I just decided to talk about this man. May he rest in peace. Okay, guys. Bye.